Scorer goes to the net, right down the slot. It's Vince Dunn, and he scores. Going back to last season, Pasternak. Now it's 61 goals. In his last 83 games, as he one-timer finds the back of the through center and on the go. Metzger has it in neutral towards the empty cage. He scores again. Alex Ovechkin one closer to 800. Who's the draw? Now it's a 3-on-2 for the Stars. Lindell carries up the cross ice. Landry, and they score! Glendening went to the net, redirects it. A short-handed goal makes it 4-1 Dallas. That will not make the coach happy.
What the puck is going on?
This is what the puck is going on for March the 22nd, 2023. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is just after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. From our studios in Virginia Beach, Virginia, the United States of America. Let's get right to it. Only 2 games on the slate, so this won't take long at all. Great night of action last night, too. The Rangers had it. They had Carolina where they wanted them. They gave up the lead, scored to retake the lead immediately, and then went ahead to give up 2 more goals to blow up the game on their part. So the Rangers unable to gain ground where they were 29-1 odds, back-to-back situations to play the Panthers and have somewhat of a chance to overtake that division at 29-1 odds. Like I said, they fall flat on their face in the late third period at home, and Carolina now has a 6-point lead over the Rangers. And how about that? All the odds are currently locked out. But, man, we had high hopes for the Rangers to get that last night at home. They had all the momentum, everything going for them. But Carolina played tough on the road, got the win, and there you have it. Let's go ahead and look at everything on the injury report. We had a lot of games yesterday. In fact, we'll do a quick recap of the games last night since we have plenty of time today. Bruins won 2-1. Senators big win at the Sabres 7-3. So that's going to help their cause. Lightning fall on the road to the Canadiens. 3 third-period goals by the Hurricanes beat the Rangers 3-2. The Wild, in probably the game of the night, beat the Devils in overtime 2-1. The Flyers beat the Panthers. Blue Jackets 7-6 winners over the Capitals, who needed a win. The Islanders, who had to win to hold on to that playoff spot. They just got to keep winning. 7 goals for them. They beat Toronto 7-2. The Red Wings and Blues 3-2 game. How about this? 2-2 in the first period. We said that we liked the under in that game. I saw 2-2 about halfway through the first period. They did not score another goal until the shootout after overtime. So 3-2 final for the Red Wings there. That stays under in the bad beat of the night if you have the over. The Jets beat the Coyotes 2-1. Kraken 5-4 winners in overtime over the Stars. We like that over. That was good. Flames rebounded nicely to beat the Ducks. And the Golden Knights beat the Canucks in Vancouver 4-3. Injury report-wise, let's see if we have updated any players of note, really. Devin Levi of Buffalo, now on the injury list. Antti Ranta listed day-to-day again for Carolina. Cal McCarr still going to be out for some time. At least a couple more games, it looks like anyway. Let's see. Anything else of note of players we haven't been mentioning? Grubauer, we talked about him. For Seattle, the Kraken, the goalie, he's been sick. No, that's about it, really. So no major injuries really to report other than what we've been talking about all along. Nothing that's going to change our mind betting-wise anyway. In the Metro, Carolina, as we said, 100 points, tops that division. New Jersey, 98 points. And the Rangers have 92. Let's refresh that to make sure I got everything right. Yeah, okay. Boston, 113 points. They went ahead and have clinched. They clinched something. What did they clinch? They clinched a playoff spot, not the division yet, but they do have a 20-point lead over Toronto in the Atlantic. So 113 points for the Bruins, 93 for Toronto. Tampa Bay with 90 points. Could have caught some ground on Toronto with their loss at the Islanders, but Toronto falling on their face themselves at Montreal. In the wild card in the East, Islanders with 82 points, Florida 79 points. They could have extended their lead over Pittsburgh, but they did not. So the Penguins, who have 78 points and now 1 game in hand as well against Florida, 2 games in hand against the Islanders, will play tonight at the Avalanche in what's going to be a huge game for them for sure. But Pittsburgh could leapfrog Florida right back into the wild card tonight. 4-5-1 for the Penguins here in their last 10. Capitals, wow. I mean, the ground is there for them to make up, but they have not been able to do so. 4-4-2 in their last 10, and they are out of the playoff spot by 5 points still. Ottawa has 73, Buffalo 72, and Detroit with 71 points. So the line to get to is at 79. Pittsburgh has 78, so 1 point back. 74 for Washington, 73 for Ottawa, 72 for Buffalo, and 71 for Detroit. In the West, Dallas and Minnesota tied for the top of the Central Division there in the West, and Colorado 2 points back with 88 points. In the Pacific, Vegas 94 points, first place. The Kings 92 points, second place. Edmonton, third place with 88 points. The wild card spots belong to Seattle with 85 points. Big win for them at Dallas. And Winnipeg has 83 points. Calgary, 79. Nashville, 78. Those are your teams chasing down the wild card. St. Louis too far back at 68. All right, so that's where we stand. Still a lot to be decided, people. Let's see here. Give me half a second to bring this up. Stand by. Doing a little. I know it's fun to watch me research online here. Games. Let's see here. All right. Sorry. Okay. Penguins at the Avalanche. And basically everyone has about 10 or 11 games left to play, 82 games total on the season. Okay. Penguins plus 130, plus 135, plus 132. I see all those numbers. At the Avalanche, minus 160. Over-under is 60.5. Again, a must-win for the Penguins. They've been terrible defensively. Their defense contributing to their offense has been terrible. They just have not been scoring goals like they should be. Colorado, again, they've been a team who's been injured all year. A complete animal last year were the Avalanche. Not so much this year, although they have been playing better as of late. Winners of 6 in a row now, 7-2-1. And as we said, they trail Dallas and Minnesota just by 2 points. We could have a 3-way tie for the top of the Central with a Colorado win tonight. Pittsburgh, even just getting the overtime will be a victory for them. To be honest, even if they lose in overtime, that will get them a point and tied back in the wild card spot with 11 games to play for them. This is a tough game. Both teams have to have it. I don't know how you pick this, to be honest. I want to go over the goalies listed, but man, the Penguins just never go over. Goalies listed for this game. Let's see if they have any. Neither team has listed a goalie yet, so I don't have any goalies listed in this game. It is a little bit later, so they have plenty of time to do so. Team goal-wise, maybe Colorado. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just tough. These games, I feel like, are getting tougher and tougher. Over 3.5 is minus 106 for the Colorado to go over their total. Over 2.5 goals, minus 142 for the Penguins. I think the Penguins can get to 3 goals at minus 142. But like we said, they just haven't been that great on offense. The 60-minute money line, plus 195 if you like Pittsburgh, minus 105 if you like Colorado. I guess at the end of the day, this will be a pass. For me, I just don't have that great of an angle on it. Both of these teams fighting it out for positioning in the playoffs. Okay, Arizona, they've been playing much better than advertised. They've been one of the worst teams in hockey, but they are coming one of the worst teams in hockey playing well. They have, before last night, won, I think 4 in a row is what it was, but now they lost last night at Winnipeg, 6-2-2 though, and their last 10 are the Arizona Coyotes. They are at Edmonton tonight, who sits third in the Pacific with 88 points. So that this is a must-win for Edmonton if they want to really avoid a wild card mess down below them, and they can actually still climb and win that division. They have 11 games left to play, 8-2 in their last 10, winners of 4 in a row. The problem with trying to catch ground on Vegas and the Kings is that they've just been playing well too. 8-2 for Vegas overall in their last 10, and 8-0-2 for the Kings in their last 10. So a must win for Edmonton at home. I know Nephew Dave likes the Arizona goals. That did not get there last night. Edmonton, a team that will allow goals for sure. But over 2.5 is plus 134 if you want to take that with Arizona. I don't know if I can trust that on the back-to-back. I think I kind of like Edmonton in this spot. Edmonton total goals over 4.5 is minus 108. Wow, that's kind of a toughie. Even to get to 6.5 or an over, I don't know if I can trust both those teams to combine for that. I could see the Edmonton Oilers put a little smoke job on Arizona tonight, but the price to do that really is not paying that great. Minus 3.5 goals is just plus 215. Minus 2.5 goals is minus 118. So just too much to play with there money-wise. All right, so with the 2 games that we have going on tonight, Pittsburgh and Colorado, and then Arizona and Edmonton, it looks like we're going to have a no play on both. If you need to have something, I guess take a chance on the Penguin goals over and maybe the Arizona goals over. But I grit my teeth when I say that. I really don't like much. But we have a much more better slate going on tomorrow night. I think Nephew Dave will be back from Florida, so he should be back in studio. And, he missed nothing but bad weather here in Virginia Beach. So he will come back to nicer temperatures for sure, and hopefully well rested after his vacation. Something tells me he's not going to be well rested. He'll need a vacation from the vacation, to be honest. Okay, Penguins, Avalanche, no play there. Coyotes and Oilers, no play there. It looks like we have an Inquisition Unknown tonight. We have a guest, so that'll be a special Wednesday airing right after the rugby show. Initiate the Contact. That'll be coming up at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, 2 games on the slate. We don't have a pick form. If you decide to go with whatever, then good luck to you. We'll go ahead and bow out for now and check back tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.